Hi friends, this is Denario Research and welcome to part number 5 of cryptocurrency trading bot tutorial. In the previous video we have finished implementation of market data receiver for the backtest data and also started data analyzer. Now we are able to calculate simple moving average or exponential moving average for the backtest data. In this video we will continue implementation of data analyzer and also start working on position manager, risk manager and trade executor. And I suggest in the end of the video we'll be able to make some test trades. Let's have a look at our strategy. We implement Blade Runner and we need only close prices and moving average. May be simple or exponential. In our case we have simple 20 periods moving average. If price closes above moving average value, this signals to open a long position. And we keep this long position open until price closes below simple moving average. From technical point of view, bot must operate with 2 closing prices and 2 moving average values. In order to understand when the price closes above moving average, let's look at the example. If first close price is below than first moving average value and second close price is above moving average value, second in this case, that signals to open a long position. In order to close long position, we need to have only one price close value and only one moving average value. If price closes below moving average, that signals to close long position. Similarly for short, we need 2 price close values and 2 moving average values to open a short position. If the first price close value is above the first moving average value and the second price close value is below the second moving average value, bot must open a short position, and bot will keep this short position open until the price closes above moving average value. In this case, as with long position, we need only one price close value and only one moving average value. Okay, what tasks do we have for today? Firstly, we need to find long and short positions entry points. We will compare moving average values and price close values. As well, we need to find long and short positions exit points. For this we need only moving average value and price close value. Once entry point is found, we will calculate stop loss price. Today we will do this in a very primitive way, and in future videos we will improve this process. As well, we will calculate position size in very primitive way. And finally we will emulate some trades. Let's start coding process with some changes in these 2 loops. As you might remember from the previous video, we have used these 2 loops to calculate moving average values for each pair, Dash, Ethereum and Monero. These loops work in the following way. From the market data object, we pull the first pair, Dash, and loop through the Dash pair and calculate moving average values only for Dash. When we finish with Dash, we move to the next pair, Ethereum, and calculate moving average values exclusively for Ethereum. Then we do the same with Monero. I want these loops to work in a bit different way. I want to calculate moving average values simultaneously for all 3 pairs. It will work in the following way. We will pull first candle from each pair, calculate moving average for this candle. If we do not see any trade opportunity, we move to the next candle and repeat this process over and over again until we reach the end of the array. Let's comment this code and build new loops. Firstly, we need to iterate through this array. So let's create I equals to 0, I less than market data. Because all of these arrays are the same of the size, we'll pick the first one, will be first array with zeros index, length I++. In the inner loop, we'll iterate through each pair in market data. For pair in market data. So, and now we are able to calculate moving average values for each pair simultaneously. So we'll take the first candle of each pair, calculate moving average, and move to the next candle, and so on. Calculate moving average, pair, and market data, pair, I is the index of I is a candle index, and from this candle we need a close price. It has index 2. This is it. Hit save and let's test the code. Now app.js. Let's interrupt it. As you see, we calculate moving average values for each pair simultaneously. Because we need two values of moving average and two price close values, we need to add some extra parameters here, like previous MA value equals to 0 and previous price. Previous close, call it 0, 2. And now we are able to find long and short positions entry points. We'll do this from the calculate moving average function, and we'll call function find trade opportunity, and we will leave this function without parameters as of now. Let's remove this console output, and after this function we need to update our previous values. So we need to update moving average value, it's equals to current moving average value, and we need to update previous price close value. Close equals to close. Okay, let's describe find trade opportunity function. If previous price close value is less than previous moving average value and current price close value, so we need parameter close here and close here, is greater than moving average value, we open a long position. Open long position Let's do the same for short position. Let's copy this text and paste it. Else if previous close value is greater than previous moving average value and current close value is less than moving average value, we open a short position. There is one more function argument is missing here. It's pair. So let's add it. Pair here and pair here. How this function works? We have a dash BTC for instance and a close price value. If we meet the first condition, we open a long position and keep this position open. And on the one of the future find trade opportunity function calls for dash, we have met the second condition and we have opened a short position. So we have a collision actually, because we have opened a long and simultaneously short position. So this must be avoided. In order to avoid this collision, we must check whether we have opened long or short position. To do this, let's add another wrapper. Firstly, let's check whether we have a long position. We'll create a flag long and let's do the same for short. Short. Okay, if we don't have long position and short position, then we can check inner conditions. Also, these two flags should be added to the pair parameters. Long equals to false and short also equals to false. Now we are ready to close positions. Well, long and short position in terms of closing must be considered separately. So let's do this way. If we have opened a long position, if we have a condition for closing long position, else if we have a short position, we have a condition for the short position. Let's fill them. In order to close long position, closing price must be less than moving average value. So if close is less than moving average value, let's create a function close long position, and the opposite for the short. If price is above moving average value, we close short position. But what if price goes in the opposite direction, like we have opened a long position and price drops? So we need to check for stop loss in this condition too. Else if price close value is less than stop loss price calculated for this value, we should close long position. Well, stop loss price will be defined a bit later. And the same for the short. If price goes up, we should close short position too. Okay, let's copy stop loss price to the pair's parameters, and it will be equals to 0. Good, this is almost the final version of find trade opportunity function. So let's look how it works. Initially we check whether we have opened long or short position. If none of them is opened, we compare previous price close value and moving average values and current price close values with current moving average values in order to check whether to open a long position or short position. If we have already opened long position, we compare current close value and current moving average value and current close value and current stop loss price in order to take profit or fix losses. The same for short. If current close price is greater than moving average value, we take profit. If close price is greater than stop loss price, we fix losses. Now we can define these 4 functions. I think all of them need pair name and close price value as the function arguments. Let's copy and paste. And let's start with long position. Do the same for short. Close and close short. Well, first of all, I want to have a notification from bot about its action. So let's make some console log message like pair opened long position at close price. Let's do the same for short. Close. Close here, short. When we open a long position or short position, stop loss price must be calculated. Let's calculate it in this video in very primitive way. Let's make a stop loss price 2% less than close value for long position, and for short let's make it 2% more than close value, and let's make a message about that. Stop loss price stop loss price, and copy this message to. Well, when we close long position or short position, we should reset this value. Let's make it equal to 0. Good. Now let's work with short and long flags. we must set a long flag equal to true when we open a long position, and similarly to short. And reset these flags when we close positions. Equals to false. Oops. And short equals to false. Well, we are actually ready to emulate the trading process, but sorry, we have missed comma. Also, I think it would be good to add delimiter here. I want to separate messages in the console. Okay, let's hit save. I'll purchase it later, of course, and emulate trades in a console. I forgot comma here. Okay, hit save. Great. Actually, emulator works fine. This strategy, this current state of the strategy is not perfect, and we have just started. And if you try it with real money, you will lose your money definitely. Well, that's enough for today. Our bot is now able to calculate position, short and long entry points, so we can move this item into done list. Regarding exit points, we have just started and will improve our exit strategy in the upcoming videos. Also, we have started stop loss price calculation, but the way we did in this video is horrible and absolutely wrong. We will fix it in upcoming videos too. Well, position size will remain in to-do list, and we have started to work on trade emulator, and will improve in the upcoming videos too. Thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe to my channel if you want more videos, and leave your questions in the comment section below. Bye!